When I started creating my book covers, I used to do them in using a word processor. I've already mentioned this before, but it was such a long, drawn-out process. It was ingenious. Of course, I managed to get a fairly good result, but it wasn't ideal. Since then, I've just tried other things like GIMP, and that's really complicated. I certainly can't afford the expensive Photoshop. And I eventually found a brilliant tool which I'm going to tell you about. It's free, and the rest of this course will be using this tool, which is an online tool. It's nothing to download. And okay, when I first started using it, I wasn't versed with all the things that you could do, but of course since then I've learned and tried things and develop better ways in the things I've learned and so on. And I believe now, although I don't know everything, of course, who does, but I know quite a lot that I'm able to pass on to you. So without further ado, let's go and get this design tool. So I want you to go into your search engine for the internet, and I'd like to type 5 letters joined up. So it's Pixlr, so it's Pixlr, and enter to do a search, and there we are. So as you can see, pixlr.com comes up at the top. I've never really bothered with any of these other things. It's the Pixlr editor is what we want. So if we click that there, it just loads up in a few moments. Now here we are in the design tool. Now what I suggest you do is sign in for a free account. I used it for quite some time without doing that. I didn't see any point. You can do that, but when you sign up for a free account, it allows you a few handy things. The biggest thing or advantage is that if you are using a certain set image all the time or something like that, instead of having to recreate it every time you want to use it, you can save it in their image library. It's got an option here to open an image from the library, but you don't need to use it from here. Okay, so that's the first thing I really want to get you to do on here, is to get this free tool, and I would suggest you sign up. How to sign up, by the way, is you would need to click create new image first. Doesn't matter what you create, just accept whatever the settings are, which are usually these. Just click OK and just have an image there, because otherwise you can't do. Now I've already got an account, but you would click sign up the first time and then just simply fill in your details. All it is, you put your name in, your email address, and you put a password, and then you retype the password again below and click OK, and that's all you do. That's all there is to it. And then you'll be able to save things online instead of loads of images on your computer, and you'll find it a little bit easier. Okay, in the next lectures that follow, I will be taking you through the different tools. Not every single tool, of course, but I'll be giving you instruction on what the tools do and what they're for, because it's important that you understand what the tools do before we actually start going ahead to create some wonderful covers that are different, ones that will stand out and will sell your book and look professional. So go and get your copy of Pixlr and then move to the next lecture.